Hello, everybody, and welcome to Otter Valley Union High School, the house of noise, where you see the Otter Valley girls warming up on the floor. And coming up, Otter Valley will be playing host to the Fairhaven Slaters. And Otter Valley comes into this contest with a 2-4 overall record. Those two wins, one was against Mount Anthony Union High School in their first game of the season. That was a Division I program, so a very big win to start your season off. Then had couple of difficulties along the way with a few losses, one including to Fairhaven, also Burton Academy, and West Rutland. So two of our other Rutland County teams are doing very well here. Then a win against Woodstock and a loss to Middlebury. So that is basically what you see with the Otter Valley girls. Fairhaven, on the other hand, comes here with a 5-1 overall record. Those are the Fairhaven girls you're looking at on the floor right now. That one loss was to Hartford, a Division I program. And that was actually one of their losses last year, I believe, against that Hartford team. Very, very good team at Hartford the last couple of years. And then 5 wins for Fairhaven. They included Mount Abe, that win against Otter Valley. Mount Abe twice, actually. They also defeated Burton and Windsor. So there you go. That's a quick look at the overall records and one-loss records coming into this contest tonight. It's varsity girls basketball action we'll be seeing here tonight. We'll have our introductions happening on the floor. So we'll listen on in for that. And as we speak, we're just very early into the season here. I say early, but actually we got 5 or 6 games. Goes so quickly, it feels like it's early, but we're in the month of January. Thursday night it is, January 8th. And as we said, Fairhaven coming into this contest with a 5-1 overall record. So obviously they got probably 25% of the season we're into right now, as we have 6 games for each of these teams. Visiting here is Fairhaven tonight, so generally the visiting team will be introduced here first, so we'll watch that as the Fairhaven girls will be introduced on the floor. We'll give you the head coaches. Mr. Kyle Wilson is the head coach for Fairhaven. His assistants are Jay Wilson, his dad, and Leo Hutchins. Also listed on the roster is Henry Daly and Chad Wilson. All part of the program here. Mike Finnegan, the athletic trainer, director of basketball operations, listed as Taylor Wilson. Those are all the names we see on the roster here. Our manager, Rose, we met. Give everybody a mention. Okay, so that's the Fairhaven side of things. The head coach for Otter Valley, Mr. Ray Counter. His assistant coaches are Sam Cormany, the JV coach, and DJ Keith. And number 3 being introduced right now, Oriana Kerr, one of the starters. And also number 10, Riley Murray. Number 12 introduced is Quinn Murphy. Number 14, Audrey Perry. And number 33 is Victoria Kelly. So there you go. Those are the Slater 5 and the rest of the squad right there on the floor, doing their little pregame routine there as we get set for the introductions here of the Otter girls under head coach, Mr. Ray Counter. Lydia Keith wearing number 0. Number 2, Brianna Bovey. Number 4, Allie Charbonneau. Number 5, Tegan Boynton. Number 13, Hannah Desabray. And the rest of the girls. So there you go. There's our pregame introductions. You see the Otters right there. The Fairhaven girls. We'll widen this out here. We'll get ready for our national anthem. All right, there we have it, the playing of our national anthem. We're just about ready to get this one underway here in just a moment from Otter Valley Union High School, the House of Noise, as they affectionately refer to this place. Beautiful gymnasium, and I want to thank the folks here for the accommodations. Stephen Keith especially, the athletic director, always very helpful as we put this production together here for you tonight at Otter Valley High School. Did have an opportunity a few weeks ago, week and a half, 2 weeks ago, I guess. Lose track of the dates here, to be over to Fairhaven as the Fairhaven Slater girls on their home court. Doing very well this year with a 5-1 overall record. That was a win against Windsor, one of the top teams in Division III. Myself and Joe Howard along with you on that one. And tonight we're here at Otter Valley, a fellow Division II team, Division II schools these are. So you move up and down the ranks. As we said, that one loss for Fairhaven was to Division I Hartford. Actually, Hartford might be Division II. I might be wrong on that. I'll double check that when I get a chance, but we're underway here. Right away, Fairhaven shot. Actually, that was an Otter Valley shot. Brianna Bovey took the shot. Fairhaven here in the blue with the white letters. Get a quick foul here against Otter Valley. Fairhaven will be inbounding at the baseline. That is an out of bounds at the sideline. Stays right here at this end of the floor. All right, good defense right there. Brianna Bovey picking up on that. A steal on the inbounds pass. And Fairhaven going to return the favor, stealing it right back. Slaters get it underneath for a shot. Oriana Kerr getting a good look at it. Going to miss that shot. Rebound by Otter Valley. This is Allie Charbonneau now, top of the circle. Allie inside in the paint to Lydia Keith. Lydia doing a good job pulling that one down. Got a shot off, and we're going to miss the shot. Back to Fairhaven. All right, turnovers at both ends of the floor. Now turned right back over. Fairhaven got it back. Now it's a 2-on-2 break right to the basket. Nicely done. It's 4-5. 4 is Allie Charbonneau, 5 Tegan Boynton. Working real good together right there to get the 2. Now we have a whistle and a foul. That basket, by the way, is by Tegan Boynton. That was our first basket of the ball game. So it's the home team, Otter Valley, up on top 2-0. There was a foul there, too. Ball inbounded here by Fairhaven. Now we get a kicking call. You can see that coming off one of the players for Otter Valley's foot. Right side shot by Audrey Perry. Fairhaven trying to work it inside, looking for Victoria Kelly inside. They worked that very nicely to Victoria in that game I saw against Windsor. She's the height inside for Fairhaven. Now another foul away from the ball, a blocking foul. That's against Otter Valley. So for the Otters, Tegan Boynton picking up her first personal. We come to 5:40 left to go, just underway. With those early game jitters here, trying to get a feel for each other out there. Is actually they've already met once during the season. Well, they got somewhat of a familiarity, I would guess. There's a beauty. Left side shot by Quinn Murphy. Dropping that one in right from that left corner. Beautiful job. That's a 3-2, by the way. 3-2 is our score. Otter's moving it very nicely. Right wing shot. Tegan Boynton out in 3-point range. That one coming off the rim, and we get a whistle, and it looks like there's going to be a foul. And that will be in the effort for the rebound. Lydia Keith is going to pick up the foul. Lydia is the height on the other side for Otter Valley. Just a freshman she is. Non-shooting foul. Ball goes back here to Fairhaven. Riley Murray out on top for a shot, misses. Coming out with a rebound, Audrey Perry. Audrey back up from that left wing. 3-point range, another rebound, another opportunity. Yeah, we'll see. Looks like we got an out of bounds at the sideline. Coach Wilson going to his bench. See some couple of new players coming in. 3 and 10 are going to sit down. That's Oriana Kerr and Riley Murray sitting. Ball being inbounded by Audrey Perry. Ariana Pellerin is in the lineup now, so you'll see her doing some of this ball handling. Also, Maddie Hayes out on top. All right, this is Audrey Perry, number 14, going to be inbounding it from the sideline. Into Victoria Kelly. Let's see if they can work that inside game. Lydia Keith doing a good job on defense right there. Kelly got a shot off, but pretty good coverage there by Keith. Down low left side of the basket, Quinn Murphy for the shot attempt, misses. Rebound, Tegan Boynton down the floor. Boynton drives down low, lost a handle on it. Let's see what happens. With a whistle and a foul. All right, that's going to be Lydia Keith picking up her second foul. So Coach Counter is going to have to go to the bench. Maybe, we'll see. Lydia was coming over here by the bench, thought she was going to maybe take a seat. Now we're going to have a timeout, so we'll see what happens here. So Lydia Keith getting her second personal foul, starting center here. 2 fouls on her with just about half the first quarter gone. We have 4:01 left to go, first quarter. It's been an interesting half. Just one basket each for these teams. A 3-pointer obviously hit there for Fairhaven. 3-2, they lead it. That's Otter Valley we are looking at under head coach Ray Counter. His assistant coach is Sam Cormany in the huddles. Sam's the coach of the JV team. And Kyle Wilson, the head coach for the Fairhaven Slater girls. All right, our timeout is over with. We're ready to go here, and we'll be at the free throw line after this timeout. We had that Lydia Keith foul. Apparently, that was on Audrey Perry in the act of shooting, so Audrey's going to be at the line to shoot 2. I thought that one's going to go in there, and took a bad bounce for the Fairhaven Slaters there. Second one in. No, that one's not going to go either. Leanne Thomas with a shot attempt at the Otter end of the floor. Here's Audrey Perry coming down the floor with it after a Fairhaven rebound. Drive to the basket. Quinn Murphy putting it up with a left hand. Going to hit that bucket for the 2. Makes it 5-2 now. Fairhaven up on top. Otters get a shot off. Hannah Desabre. All right. That's going to be a foul against Otter Valley, I believe. Yes, it is. So there was a drive to the free throw line. So the personal foul is going to be on Otter Valley's Allie Charbonneau, and we'll have on the line shooting Maddie Hayes, it looks like, here, number 15. It is Maddie. So Maddie on the line to shoot a couple. Coming into the ball game now, Oriana Kerr and also Callie LaRock into the game. Victoria Kelly and Audrey Perry will get a seat. We have 2:38 left to go first quarter. All right, second free throw up high in the air and off the rim and drops right back down through the cylinder. Maddie Hayes will get 1 out of 2. 6-2, Fairhaven up on top. Deep left corner, that one gonna rattle the rim. That was a good shot attempt right there by Leanne Thomas. Oh, wow, good hustle to chase that one down and take off. Brianna Bovey doing a wonderful job on that. Just saw it. Beat her opponent to the ball and in for the right-handed layup. Fairhaven shot and drive down the middle. Quinn Murphy going to miss that one. Otter girls with the rebound. 6-4 is our score. Here's one from Boynton, top of the circle. That's going to be all 3 on that one. Beauty, right off the square of the glass. Otter Valley up on top, 7-6 with that bucket. That'll be an out of bounds over on the sideline. Coach Wilson going right back to the bench. Audrey Perry, his main playmaker, coming back in here. So is Riley Murray coming back in. Audrey will be the inbounder there across the way on the sideline. Minute 35 left to go first quarter. Ball put in play. Riley Murray is controlling it now, top of the circle. This is Callie LaRock coming from the left side, back to the right side, back to the left side. All right, Fairhaven out on top, trying to feed it down to Maddie Hayes, cutting to the basket. And she can't pull it in, and it goes out of bounds. It gives us 1:20 left to go first quarter. Nice first quarter of basketball. This is fun to watch. All right, Otter Valley coming down the floor with it. This is Allie Charbonneau. Here's Brianna Bovey with a shot. Got a good open look at it, misses the shot, and rebounded by Fairhaven. Oriana Kerr with it now down underneath the basket it goes. There's a shot. Maddie Hayes going to miss that one. And rebound Otters. They'll wait for the trailer coming down the floor. This is Callie LaRock. It's underneath, and that one's swatted out of there. Going to stay in Otter Valley's hands, and the official finding a foul underneath. Going to be a foul on, looks like Maddie Hayes' number he called out, number 15 it is. Victoria Kelly coming back in. Maddie Hayes will sit down. Inbounding will be Brianna Bovey. All right, we got a tie up there across the way right at the sideline. Jump ball. With 32 seconds remaining left to go here in the quarter. That'll be possession Fairhaven. So Oriana Kerr is going to be the inbounder into Audrey Perry. So Audrey will be setting up with it. And to Kelly, she'll kick it out top of the circle. Back to Kelly, gets a double team on her. Over on the right side, there's a shot attempt put up by Kerr. It's going to miss it. Rebound coming down to Charbonneau. Allie will get it to the half court, stops the dribble. Well, nicely done. Underneath the Otter Valley basket, shot to Marissa Dick. But very good ball movement, looking for the open man down the floor. And Otter Valley did it well. 1, 2, 3. Couldn't get the 2 out of it, but nicely run play. And that will end our first quarter. And a good one it was, We'll show you the scoreboard here at Otter Valley Union High School, and there it is, 8 minutes for the second quarter up on the board. That's the Otters, home team 7, Fairhaven 6, second quarter coming up. Both teams coming back out on the floor here after their first quarter break. Otter Valley getting ready to inbound it, and they do. We're underway, second quarter. 7-6, 1-point ball game. Otters home team leading. This is varsity girls basketball at Fairhaven High School. That is going to be a traveling violation. Extra step in there by Brianna Bovey, and the official right there behind her to catch her on that. Brianna's a senior on this squad. One of a couple, Hannah Desabray, a senior, Marissa Dick, a senior, Jocelyn Madrigal, Leanne Thomas, lots of seniors on the roster, so a good veteran team here for the Otters. The ball knocked loose. Tegan Boynton coming up with it. Boynton hustles it down the floor. Bounce pass inside is a loose ball. Audrey Perry picking up on it. Back to Perry. They try to get it over in the corner to Ariana Kerr, and it's knocked away from her, out of bounds. The official says Fairhaven keeps it, so they'll be inbounding. That is a carrying call. Brianna Bovey with a shot attempt right in front of the basket. Not going to drop it in. Rebound coming down to Evelyn Stevens. And good work getting it underneath to Oriana Kerr, and Fairhaven back to the lead now, 8-7 with that two-pointer. All right, there's probably a slip there on the floor. Ali Charbonneau trying to work it down low there and fell to the floor. The ball got away from her, out of bounds. They give it to Fairhaven. No foul, no play, no violation called there. Ball back to Fairhaven. This is Victoria Kelly coming out on top for it. To Audrey Perry. Audrey driving toward the basket, kicks it out over the right sideline. Yeah, a little give and go. Back inside it goes to Victoria Kelly. We have a whistle and a foul. Should be Otter Valley's Ali Charbonneau going to pick up foul number 2 on her. And this is number 33, Victoria Kelly, one of the Fairhaven seniors on the line. She'll shoot 2. All right, 9-7 is our score. Fairhaven up on top. Here are the Otter girls into the free throw line. Working over on that left sideline. Trying to work it down low inside, and now back out on top. Good shot out there, Tegan Boynton from three-point range. Off the rim, no good. Audrey Perry the rebound. Passes off right back to Audrey. Audrey going to take that three at the Fairhaven end of the floor. And that one going out of bounds. It will stay with Fairhaven. Victoria Kelly going in for the shot with the left hand underneath, missed it, got her own rebound, got fouled on the second one. The basket was good, so possible three-point play. Good effort by Victoria, staying right with it, getting that rebound, second chance, and now maybe a three-point play. Fairhaven goes up on top 11-7. And the foul shot is good, so it is a three-point play. 12-7 is our score. Fairhaven leading Otter Valley down the floor. This is Tegan Boynton, number 5, controlling it. Right over on that right wing, Leanne Thomas going to take a three-pointer, and three-point attempt, misses the shot, and there is a foul. It's probably going to be on Maddie Hayes. I think it was number 5. Yeah, that'll be her second personal foul. So Otters will inbound it at the baseline with about 4.5 minutes left to go here first half. Oriana Kerr coming back in, and Maddie Hayes, who just picked up that second foul, will sit. Nice play. Underneath, they feed it to Marissa Dick, wide open. Marissa going to go unchallenged off the glass for the 2. Maddie Perry showing her great ball handling skills there, moving her along that left baseline, got underneath. She gets a shot off for 2. This is going to be a foul, and it will be Audrey Perry that will pick up the foul. Again, multiple players coming in here. Brianna Bovey coming in now for Otter Valley is one of those changes, and it will be Otters basketball. They'll inbound and do inbound from the sideline. Good movement there in the middle. Brianna Bovey put up a shot, got a good look at it, good attempt. Not going to get it to go. Rebounded by Fairhaven. All right, that pass picked off. Tegan Boynton with some good hands there. Hustles it down the floor. Only to be tied up. Callie LaRock, number 21 for Fairhaven, getting in on that and tying it up. That's possession, Fairhaven. 3:23 left to go here in the half. Good close ball game. A little bit of a run here by Fairhaven. They lead it 14-9. And this will be a shooting foul. Audrey Perry going to the free throw line. The personal foul is going to be on Hannah Desabray. Hannah just picked up her second personal foul. Audrey Perry's had a nice first half. Will be on the line to shoot couple. Jocelyn Madrigal is coming into the ball game. Leanne Thomas will sit down, and Audrey Perry's going to get another free throw. All right, Coach Wilson going to his bench. Riley Murray coming in. Sitting down will be Maddie Hayes, and now we'll get that second free throw. Hannah Desabray with the rebound. She'll bring it over the half-court line. Slater girls back quickly on defense. Tegan Boynton, that three-point attempt, right over in that range on that left wing, misses. Rebound, Riley Murray. This is Murray now to the sideline. Callie LaRock, she'll hand it off to Oriana Kerr. Good defensive effort here by Otter Valley, too. Both teams playing good D here, obviously, and our score is 15-9. That's an out of bounds, so a turnover by Fairhaven, with 2:40 left to go in the half. Good work underneath there, working hard. Tegan Boynton. Tegan going up with a left-handed shot, got fouled. She should be shooting 2. And the foul is going to be on Ariana Pellerin, number 2 here for Fairhaven. Tegan Boynton is listed as a sophomore on the roster here for the Otters. As we said, they have a pretty veteran team here with 4 seniors. Correct that, 5 seniors. All right, that's a travel with 2:09 left to go here in the first half. Coach Wilson again going to his bench, keeping everybody fresh out there. 2 more players substituted in there. Victoria Kelly is one of them back in there. Also, number 14, Audrey Perry, will remain in there. Got Riley Murray out there on the floor. Quinn Murphy. Maddie Hayes. I think I got everybody. It is Otter Valley possession, though. Otters with it top of the circle. This is Tegan Boynton trying to find room. Backs up a step and takes a shot. I think Audrey Perry might have got a little piece of that one. And loose at the other end of the floor, the Fairhaven end, back to Otter Valley as they bring it over the half-court line with 1.5 left to go here in the first half. This is Jaslyn Madrigal with it. Drives to the free throw line. Recovers it after getting it knocked away. Madrigal with the shot. And that is going to be good, and there's a foul on the play. So is Tegan Boynton there getting the rebound, back up, hit the shot, got fouled, and maybe a 3-point play coming here. It's going to be a foul on Ariana Pellerin. Here will be her first. All right, Audrey Perry right there for the rebound. 1:09 left to go in the half. There's another pushing foul away from the ball underneath. That's Tegan Boynton. So Tegan just picked up her second personal. There's a bunch of girls with, well, 2 fouls each for Otter Valley. I don't think I've seen 3 yet. Don't have a book here that I'm keeping. There's a shot from Audrey Perry. Inside it goes to Victoria Kelly. Kicks it out back over to that corner. That'll be a 3-point attempt. Good effort there on the rebound. Marissa Dick pulling that one down. Gets knocked away out of bounds off Fairhaven. All right, Fairhaven back waiting on defense. Otters will put it in play and bring it down the floor. This is Brianna Bovey now over the half-court line. Good teamwork right there. In for a shot by Isabella Bovey. Number 24 going to miss that. Good open look at it, though. And these are the Slaters with 15 seconds. Trying to get it inside to Victoria Kelly. Slipped out of her hands, out of bounds. Back to Otter Valley. Plenty of time for a final shot here. There's 12 seconds up on the board. 15-11. Fairhaven lead. Otters with it. There's a drive down low underneath. They'll kick it back outside. 2 seconds. Going to take that shot, top of the circle. There's the buzzer. That was a good attempt right there by Brianna Bovey. Got a good look at it. Hit the front of the rim, off the rim. Would have been 3. does not go in, but a good first half of basketball here at Otter Valley Union High School. Our score at the half, a low-scoring affair, is Fairhaven 15, Otter Valley 11. Second half coming up. Okay, third quarter action ready to go from Otter Valley Union High School. Very close first half, low-scoring affair, 15-11 is our score. The visiting Fairhaven Slaters up on top, and Otter Valley inbounds it. We're underway, third quarter action. Block shot. Victoria Kelly coming up with it. This is Audrey Perry. That brings it down the floor. Also in there starting Riley Murray, number 10, controlling it, top of the circle. Quinn Murphy out there. And who else we have? Oriana Kerr, I believe, is the fifth player. Ball knocked loose at the Fairhaven end of the floor. This is Allie Charbonneau, number 4, coming down the floor with it. Walking it down over the half-court line. There's a Tegan Boynton shot for three-point attempt. She's going to miss that one. The rebound coming down now to Fairhaven. Riley Murray, top of the Fairhaven circle. There's going to be a three-point attempt. Quinn Murphy going to miss this shot. Otter Valley rebound. Tegan Boynton down the floor with it. This is Jayla Desabray now. Correct that, Hannah Desabray. Tegan Boynton, top of the circle, off the rim, no good. Oriana Kerr right there for the rebound. Victoria Kelly at the free throw line, going to put in a 15-footer right there. She can shoot from outside. We saw that against that Windsor team, and generally you see her inside, but right there she is a threat on the outside as well. There's one top of the circle for a three-point attempt at the other end of the floor. Brianna Bovey going to miss that one. Lydia Keith doing a good job tying up the Fairhaven player, Quinn Murphy, trying to get a shot off. Lydia pulling that one away. This is Otter Valley on the possession. Out of bounds, ball going the other way for Otter Valley here with 4:47 left to go in the third quarter. Things heating up here a little bit in this third quarter. 17-11 is the Fairhaven lead. Here come the Otters down the floor. Nice job. Otter Valley's Brianna Bovey hitting that bucket. 17-13 now, Fairhaven lead. Here come the Lady Slaters down the floor. All right, drive to the free throw line. Lydia Keith, a little reach-in foul right there, trying to block that ball or knock it loose. She fouls Maddie Hayes. Maddie should be on the line for 2. Lydia will pick up foul number 3 on her, so she might be coming out. We'll see. Doing a real good job in there, the freshman. Maddie Hayes, one of the juniors on this team. I think Lydia Keith thought she was going to come out. She was all set to leave the lineup, and the substitution is actually going to be for Jayla Desabray coming out. Got Desabrays on each team. Hannah Desabray. They both wear the number 13, by the way. One on Fairhaven, one on Otter Valley. Kind of interesting. (18-13) with that last free throw. There's a shot underneath the Otter Valley basket. Brianna Bovey going to miss that. Looks like it's going to go out of bounds here at the sideline, and it is going to be Fairhaven possession. Brings us to under 4 minutes left to go, third quarter. 3:50 remaining. There's a foul going to be on Marissa Dick, it looks like. If I got the number right. Yes, it is Marissa's first foul. Non-shooting foul. Will have it inbounded right here in front of the Fairhaven bench. Just to the sideline. Audrey Perry will inbound it. And they try to work it inside. Ariana Pellerin, number 2. They're looking for Victoria Kelly. That one knocked loose, out of bounds. It's going to stay with Fairhaven. All right, Coach Wilson wants a timeout here with 3:31 left to go here in our third quarter. If you're just joining us, we got a very good varsity basketball game going here at Otter Valley Union High School. Right now, as we take that timeout, it's Fairhaven leading 18-13. The early going saw Otter Valley lead. Fairhaven took that lead before the end of the half. They've kind of built on it a little bit, but pretty even third quarter here. So we said a defensive battle. Beautiful Otter Valley High School in Brandon, Vermont is where we are situated tonight. And the plan is to be here tomorrow night. The Otter Valley boys will be playing here and be our first opportunity, I believe, to see them this winter. So hopefully we can get most of our, or all of our Rutland County teams on here for a little bit on some of our PEG TV productions is the goal. I hope you're enjoying it. A lot of fun, and grateful for an opportunity to be here and try to bring you some of this good Rutland County basketball and athletic excitement. Saw some great fall football and soccer, and here we are in the winter already. All right, it's going to be Audrey Perry inbounding for Fairhaven after the Fairhaven timeout. That'll be a backcourt call right there. Ball slipping away from Ariana Pellerin there. Goes into the backcourt once Fairhaven, or that is Otter Valley, touches it. The backcourt call right there gives it back now to Fairhaven. They'll be inbounding across the way there, as you see at the sideline. They'll do that with 2:54 left to go in our third quarter. 18-13. Fairhaven by 5. Otter's hanging tough in here. That's in and out of bounds very quickly. Stays with Fairhaven. They'll inbound it again. Inside to Victoria Kelly. Got the shot off. Very good effort there by Lydia Keith getting the rebound. Down the floor, they get it to Lydia in the paint. Right in front of the basket. Puts up a shot. Misses. Victoria Kelly the rebound. So those two going at it on either end of the floor. Nice job down in that low left side, low post left side. Victoria Kelly getting right around Lydia Keith. Had her pretty well covered, but nice move by Victoria off the glass with a left hand for the two. 20-13 is the Fairhaven lead. Under 2 minutes left to go, third quarter. Let's see, Lydia Keith from outside three-point range. Gonna miss that shot. We get a tie up underneath after. That's a jump ball signal, and it's possession Fairhaven. 1:36 left to go, third quarter. Allie Charbonneau with a good shot attempt there. Came off the rim, off the glass. Tie up on the rebound. Possession, Otters. So looks like Allie Charbonneau will be the inbounder here at the baseline. Riley Murray coming in for Fairhaven. Brianna Bovey got off a shot, got the inbounds pass, got position for a shot. And now we see out of bounds off Fairhaven, so another opportunity for the Otters. And there's another tie-up. Good hustle there, Leanne Thomas. And also Fairhaven's Maddie Hayes there tying it up. 45 seconds left to go, third quarter. 20-13, low scoring affair, but a very tight ball game. Good defensive effort we've seen here tonight. There's a pick off and might have an easy two. Let's see. Yes, we do. Breakaway layup. Beautifully done. Brianna Bovey. Fairhaven trying to get a quick break down the floor to Audrey Perry. She's going to hit it. And that's how you answer that right there. 22-15. We trade baskets. Bovey, right corner, goes to Charbonneau for a three-point try off over the rim, no good. Riley Murray with a rebound. Down the floor, goes over to the right corner. We get a shot up there for 3 points at the buzzer. Quinn Murphy going to take that shot, going to miss that shot. And we end 3 quarters of basketball. 3 very good quarters. A lot of fun watching that. And I'll show you the scoreboard here at the end of 3. It's Fairhaven, the visitor, 22, Otter Valley 15. Okay, ready to go for a fourth quarter here. It'll be inbounded by Otter Valley to start. They trail 22-15, and we're underway. Fourth quarter action. Nice play. Lydia Keith will feed it right there for a shot. Tegan Boynton, number 5, just hit that too. I feel a little energy coming up here on the Otter Valley side of things. We said they pulled off that win against, there's a shot left corner. Fairhaven will silence that with Maddie Hayes hitting a beauty. Neither team given an inch. 25-17 is the advantage. Now there's a whistle and a foul. That's advantage Fairhaven. That's what, a jump ball? Oh, we might have had a foul there. They got a number 3 up on the board here. That'd be Oriana Kerr's number. And there is one team foul there, so that was a foul. Otters with it, top of the circle. This is Tegan Boynton trying to set up. She's had a very nice game here tonight so far for Otter Valley. Now to Lydia Keith inside. Lydia going one-on-one there with Oriana Kerr underneath, left side of the basket. Gets a shot off. No foul on the play. Missed shot goes out of bounds. Otters with the possession. That is a travel by Leanne Thomas. Got an extra step there. We're in the fourth quarter here. Pretty good crowd here on hand on this January night, January 8th. It's a Thursday. And a great way to spend some time in the winter here, going to high school basketball. Victoria Kelly inside in the paint, goes up with a left-handed shot, misses. Leanne Thomas with a good job on the rebound. And that's a traveling violation. Inside to Victoria Kelly, working the inside game. Victoria up with that left-handed shot in front of the basket. Good for the two. Big basket right there. Makes it a 10-point lead, Fairhaven. Biggest lead of the ball game. First time we've seen double digits. Tegan Boynton from that left corner with that shot. That one will go off over the top of the rim, and we have a foul after that. That's an Otter Valley foul. For the Otters, Leanne Thomas picks up her second personal. And that'll bring us to 5:46 left to go here in this contest. Fourth quarter. 10-point Fairhaven lead. Otter Valley's having trouble cutting into that. Have not been able to do that here in this second half. That'll be a baseline violation. So Riley Murray trying to work it inside there, steps on the baseline, back to Otter Valley. No full court pressure coming from Fairhaven. So Otter Valley will easily bring it down over the half court line. All right, Coach Ray Counter right there in front of us calling for a timeout to the official. So lots and lots to talk about here as we're down to our final 5 minutes and 29 seconds left to go in this contest. Fairhaven moments ago getting that double-digit 10-point lead. They lead it 27-17. As we said, coming into this contest tonight, the Fairhaven Lady Slaters at a 5-1 overall record, and that one loss came at the hands of Hartford. That was their first game of the season they lost, and then they've been on a 5-game winning streak since that point. One of those wins included this Otter Valley team. Otters, on the other hand, are 2-4. The high point so far of their season was a big win in their first game over Mount Anthony Union High School, which is a Division I program out of Bennington, Vermont. They pulled off a win in that one, then went on a 3-game losing streak. Then a big win against Woodstock, always a very good program there in Woodstock. And then a loss to Middlebury. So that is how the season is broken down for both of these teams, and we're now 6 games into this season, into a new year, and things really move quickly here as we have a timeout just about over with here, and we'll have it inbounded just in front of us. That was an Otter Valley timeout, so They'll be the inbounding team. This is Hannah Desabre, number 13. That's going to be inbounding for Otter Valley. And we're ready to go. Left side three put up there. That's Hannah Desabre going to take that attempt and miss it. Good open look at it though. Good to try. Inside to Victoria. Kelly gets an open shot. She'll miss that. Lydia Keith, good job clearing the boards. All right, a drive toward the basket, getting underneath for a shot attempt and foul was Jocelyn Madrigal. Jocelyn will be on the line, should be shooting two, and we're going to have a foul going up on the board. That'll be Riley Murray's second foul. Jocelyn is one of the seniors here on this Otter Valley team. A lot of fun to watch her. Very good ball handler, a very quick player. Brings a lot of energy out there on the floor. You can see that for sure. And she'll get another free throw. Substitutions coming in here as we have 4:42 left to go in this contest. All right. That'll bring us under a 10-point lead. Now back to single digits, 9-point lead. With that free throw, Jocelyn Madrigal 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. And here come the Slaters. This is Audrey Perry. And there's going to be a little bit of a reach in right there. Hannah Desabre getting a little too close there with her aggressive defense. We'll get a foul. That'll be her third personal foul. Inside the paint to Victoria Kelly, got some good position. They get her the ball, and she's doing a very good job inside here for Fairhaven tonight. Tegan Boynton loses a handle on it, trying to work her way inside. Loose ball picked up by the Slaters. Tegan Boynton will get it back at the other end of the floor and has a little collision there with Victoria Kelly. That will probably be a foul. I think Victoria just lost her balance a little bit and ended up going into Tegan Boynton there. So that foul gives it back to the Otters. Under 4 minutes left to go in the contest. All right, another foul we have going up here on the board. That is number 14 that we see. That would be Fairhaven's Audrey Perry. She gets her fourth personal foul. Otter Valley will inbound. Tegan Boynton from three-point range. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Riley Murray. That one's picked off. Brianna Bovey coming up with it. Dribbles it down the floor, kicks it over to Boynton for that three-point attempt. Right sideline, that one no good. That's a jump ball. Fairhaven will get the possession. Okay, Lydia Keith just picked up her fourth personal foul. 3:01 left to go in this contest. Oh, beautiful shot. Reverse shot underneath the basket. Victoria Kelly's having a heck of a fourth quarter right here. Didn't have the best angle on that shot. She was on the right side underneath the basket. Managed to work her way around to the left side under the backboard there. And got a shot off that goes off the grass and in for the two. So that was a big bucket right there. Makes it 31-18. There's definitely the momentum going Fairhaven's way here in this fourth quarter. They got that double-digit lead, and they increased that to 13 now. And we saw some, or have seen some very good things out of this Otter Valley team here tonight. Getting a little bit worn down here in this fourth quarter. All right, we're ready to go here for our final 2.5 minutes of basketball. Most likely is it will be Otter Valley inbounding. 31-18 once again, the score here from Otter Valley High School. All right, we had a foul here a moment ago here on Otter Valley's Tegan Boynton. So got some full court pressure here by the Otters. All right, Fairhaven going to lose that one at their end of the court with 2:04 left to go in the contest. Good job here for the Otters. Tegan Boynton going to finish that one off with a 2. Nice assist on that. They get her the ball underneath off the glass for the 2. 31-20. 11-point advantage Fairhaven, approaching the 1-minute mark left to go in this contest. Fairhaven going to burn down some time here on this clock. We get it inside to Victoria Kelly. Kicks it back out. Now back into Kelly. She gets a double team on her. Working it around that 3-point circle. There's the foul. Brianna Bovey going to pick up a foul right there, and this will be team foul number 5 on Otter Valley, so we'll get 2 shots. Oriana Kerr, number 3, is on the line. She'll shoot 2. All right, gets them both. 33-20 is our score with those 2. All right, inside it goes to Lydia Keith. Lydia taking it strong right to the basket. Got fouled. She'll get 2. Fairhaven's Ariana Pellerin will pick up the personal foul. No, I can correct that. I'm wrong. Oriana Kerr will pick up the foul. Her second. Lydia Keith has had a nice game tonight. Just a freshman here on this Otter Valley team, but had an outstanding game here tonight. Not an easy thing working against Victoria Kelly, one of the seniors on the Fairhaven team, but did a good job. Seen some good things here. There she gets her own rebound, got fouled. And good things like that she's done all night long, so she'll be on the line to shoot 2. Definitely somebody to be watching out for here in the next few years. These Otter girls are going to have a good season, I think, overall. They'll have their ups and downs. 51 seconds showing on the clock. All right, before we get any further here, another free throw, we're going to have a timeout here on the floor. So we'll let you look at the crowd across the way and the Otter Valley girls lined up here in front of their bench. They're the Fairhaven girls under head coach Kyle Wilson, Jay Wilson, Leo Hutchins, Henry Daly down there at the sideline as well. And a good contingent here. Let me show you the crowd here. That's the Fairhaven bleacher right there on the side. So they got a lot of folks from Fairhaven. And that, again, is the fun part about having two local teams playing each other. You don't have to drive too far, and you can fill the gym up pretty good. All right, Lydia Keith back on the free throw line for a couple. Actually one, she took one. All right, she makes that one. 33-21 with that. All right, they want the ball in Audrey Perry's hands. Audrey, one of the better, if not the best, ball handler out there. And Audrey just got fouled, so she'll be on the line. She'll shoot 2. 5 team fouls for each team here, so any foul will be on the line for 2. But just about 39 seconds left to go in this contest. Yeah, nice job, Audrey Perry from the foul line. Gets them both. 35-21. Here come the Otter girls. Saw that turned over a couple of times. Finally got knocked out of bounds, and Otter Valley will keep it. This will be Tegan Boynton inbounding. All right, that is a travel before that shot, which went in, so it won't count. Brings us to 16 seconds left in this contest, and Fairhaven going to be a 6-1 ball team here in a few seconds. Tegan Boynton from out on top, 3-point try, no good. Lydia Keith back up. She can't get it. It partially blocked. And there is the buzzer. That will end this contest. So very good one by two of our Rutland County teams, Otter Valley and Fairhaven. It's going to be Fairhaven, though, that wins it. They go to a 6-1 overall record with this 35-21 win over the Otter Valley Otters. Otter Valley will be 2-5 with this loss. We'll see if we can get you some final stats as we see the final handshake coming up. All right, we're looking at the court as everybody's filing out of the gymnasium here at Otter Valley Union High School. 35-21 our final score. Lydia Keith will finish up with 1 point. Brianna Bovey with 6 points. Allie Charbonneau with a total of, it looks like, 3 points. Tegan Boynton a total of 8 points. Marissa Dick finishes up with a total of 2 points. And Jazzy Madrigal will finish up with a total of 1 point. And on the other side of the ledger, it's looks like Oriana Kerr with a total of 4 points. We got Quinn Murphy with a total of 5 points. Audrey Perry with 5 points. Maddie Hayes with 5 points. And Victoria Kelly with a total of 14 points. So there you go. That is the individual scoring statistics. It was 7-6 game at the end of one quarter. Then was Fairhaven outscoring Otter Valley 9-4 in that second quarter. They outscored them 8-4 in the third quarter. And then again 13-6 in the fourth quarter to take this win. A good one, 35-21, our final score. So I want to thank the stat people here, the bookkeeper for Otter Valley, for letting us have those stats for you. Hope you enjoyed it. This has been a production on PEG TV. And we will be back for the boys game, hopefully tomorrow night. As we said, that'll be a Otter Valley Mount Abe game. So if you want to watch that as part of our production, hopefully we'll have that for you too. Final score again is Fairhaven 35, Otter Valley 21. Thank you for watching.